guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Katie, and for those of you that do know me, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. So this week I'm gonna do my makeup with me this morning, as I would do if I was going to work. So my job shut down and was like, you know, nobody come in, we're all working from home. But I want to keep my routine fresh, so I'm gonna do what I would usually do makeup wise if I was getting ready. I already drank my water this morning, and sorry if I sound like this. I sound like this every morning as I wake up because I'm not a morning person at all. And sorry if I keep looking this way, it's because my mirror is here. I haven't quite figured out the whole like bathroom setup, so bear with me. So I just finished flossing, just finished brushing. What I would usually do after this is I splashed water on my face already, but I usually take these Clearasil wipes right here and just wipe my face down, because you know everything gets on your face while you're sleeping. And my eyebrows are starting to look cray, so that eyebrow waxing video will be coming to you soon. I know these are super bad for you. You probably hit on the box that literally says do not use Q-tips right in your ear, but like, I'm old fashioned. Alright, so let's get started with the makeup tutorial. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, nobody asked for this, but like I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh, and something I found that was really great. Nope, never mind. First, I use this MAC primer. I just spray that all over my face. And I let it dry a little bit, just so like I get that tiny bit of a sticky feeling, but it's not sticky per se. I just can feel it on my face where I feel like it's going to actually stay on there. Because my under eye bags get so bad, I sometimes go in with a red lip liner or a gloss or something to stop contamination from happening. I'm just going to use some of the lip gloss and put it right on a Q-tip. And then I usually just blend it in. Then I go in with the Huda Beauty Sugar Biscuit as my concealer. And I like hers because it has like that metal tip. I don't know if you can. No, it's not. It's not gonna focus today. But so it has this metal tip right here that is always so cold. It always feels like it just got out the freezer. So I'm just gonna add that to my skin to reduce some of the puffiness. Oh, it feels so nice. And then I go in with my concealer brush and I just work that in. And you can see the difference between each eye, like how much this one looks like it's so much less swollen. And then we're just gonna repeat to the other side. And then because I have zits, I'll just go over with my concealer. And because I'm low-key bougie, I take the Farsali Unicorn Essence and my Dior Backstage Body and Face Foundation. A little unicorn essence on my face. For me, my skin gets very dry throughout the day, so I just like to add a tiny bit of moisture. I'll just add those on there together. Oh, I think I added too much concealer. Okay, well. Made my decision, I must live with it. I usually do my chin first because that's at the bottom. where everything's kind of going, so. And I literally just go all over my face. I personally don't have a sponge anymore. I used to have like a crap load of sponges, but I think they like started to disintegrate or something, so like I don't have any more. I looked into investing in that silicone one that was like super popular on social media a couple years ago, but I just never did it. But I would like to, so if you guys have any good silicone like sponges or regular sponges, go ahead and comment them down below. So I like to personally brush up and out of the way first, just so I can see where that definite line right there is. I do not go back and conceal, which I probably should, because then my brows would look like they're on point A1 every single day, but like that line's looking pretty fire right now, so it is what it is. Oh, right. And then I brush down to get that definite line, but just be careful not to brush and hit that bottom line, because you don't want to mess up that definition. And then I just go over the top. I personally use LA Girl Brow Pomade. So there you go, my hand-drawn brow. And I will go ahead and repeat on the other side. Okay, so we're back. So I don't know. It looks pretty even to me, so I'm gonna assume they're even today. And I usually go in, okay, stop. After that's done, I'll usually go and put on eyeshadow. Because my concealer is already there, it's acting as a primer because I feel like it's super sticky. And if I just left my eyes like this and put on eyeliner, like my eyeliner would definitely be like up here, which looks gross. And I hate when people don't tell me, like, tell me my eyeliner's messed up. I spent so much time in the morning to get it on my eye. Like, the last thing I wanted is all over the place. Like, that's not the look that I was going for. And you obviously knew that if it's only on one eye. Tell me. So anyway, I usually go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. So I think, how we feeling today? We feeling dark, we feeling see. I think I'm gonna pick, I don't know how we're feeling today. Okay, so we're gonna do this color, which, what does it? Oh good, it says it on the back. That is sis, why would you do this? Why would you reverse it? It's called Jax. I've never had to look at the names before. This is my first makeup tutorial. Well, like obviously, like I've taught people how to do their makeup before, but like I didn't have to tell them exactly what colors I was using, so bear with me. I'm trying. Personally love my big eyes. I just don't love my big freaking dark circles underneath, or the tons of baggage that I carry with me year after year sitting on the bottom of my eye. So I'm gonna repeat that on the other side and just make it like a heart again. To the middle, I'm gonna I'm gonna use some butter. That's actually what it's called, butter. And obviously, like, I'm going to use a different brush if I can find it. It's not like I bought her brush set as well and I have all the brushes just sitting here with me, because why would I do that, right? So I'm actually gonna use the mini firm blender because I don't want it all over my eye. I really just kind of want it here to create a nice transition to like my third color. So this is butter, and then my third color is gonna be cream. So I don't know how much you saw because of course my camera wanted to stop again. So I'm hoping that you guys saw the blending. But if you didn't, I went in with butter for the middle here. And then I'm gonna go with creamsicle right now for the inner corner, just to open my eyes up a bit. I know it's not gonna bring that much color because, like, you know, I have melanin. So the brighter colors don't always show up on my skin, but the reason I love Jaclyn Hill's palette is because it is very pigmented. I love this palette. And you can see it, and because I got this palette because it doesn't have all the crazy colors. Like, obviously it has crazy colors here, but for the most part, like, these are the colors that I would normally work with as far as like my day-to-day. So that's what I'm gonna do there. Oh, and then I'm gonna take my transition blender and I'm just gonna go in over the top with silk cream right here, and just kind of blend all that in so I'm not looking gray and there's not like a lot of color difference. So I just go right over here, make sure everything looks nicely blended together on top to my natural skin tone, right? Okay, so I'll leave that there. And now we're gonna contour and bronze. So I take my little sculptor brush, and of course I have the Hoola. I mean, like, who doesn't have this bronzer? Like, you know, the container. And I just go right here and right here. And tell me, because I have a round face right now because I put on some pounds, but my face generally stays the same. I feel like I have like an oval a bit. So if I'm putting on my contour in the wrong places, please tell me. I don't mind trying new contour areas, but you know, I personally have like that little heart-shaped forehead, so not everything looks good on me because of the way my hairline is, but I just go over the very edge of my hairline and just add some spice and flavor. I did not finish my eyes. It's okay. And then we blend it down to our necks. They're probably uneven, but like my eyelashes usually like that for me. I mean, today, obviously, since I'm not leaving the house, I'm not gonna do them perfect. And then I go in, oh, that eyeliner was Sephora. And then I go in with my Bad Girl Bang by Benefit, and I just and the eyeliner I use on the bottom is NYX Professional crayon, and I usually get the retractable one because I tend to be very rough on it, and the last thing I want to do is use a sharpener to sharpen it all the time. So I just go, okay, I just go along my waterline, but I tend to close my eyes so like I don't have a problem feeling where it is, and I don't poke myself in the eye. So I just use my eyelids as a guide of where the crayon should be. And then, I know it's so weird, don't judge me. I messed it up. And then I'll go back in with the mascara along the bottom lashes. Not too much because I personally look like a Barbie doll. But if you like that look, like, feel free, pack it on, sis. Or, bro, I don't know. Pack them on. Okay. And then I'm going to take a precision tip and just take my Jaclyn Hill palette one more time. And just, I'll take that lighter color, which is the Beam, and put it right onto the corner of my eye because I like to be extra. I like to shine. Just pack it right on there. And then since that's done now, I'll go in and add some blush. No, I'm not. I'm gonna set these because, you know, I didn't do that yet. I have to set this. I have wrinkles already. Like, I'm young, but stress gets to me. So I'm just gonna take my MAC Studio Fix palette, which is in my color C40, and just put that under my under eye. Like, I'm not gonna do too much. Since I do tend to get oily, like, I'll go in again and bake my face, like, if I have the time. But since I usually don't, like, we're doing the I don't have time tutorial. And then I'll go in and add some blush. I use the Dolce & Gabbana. This is and then add some blush on my nose because who doesn't like that rosy look right there? And then I'll go back in with my highlighter, and I usually use the Aurora Glow Kit from Anastasia, and I'll do either Eclipse or Lyra, but I'll use the Lyra because since we're not, like, trying to beam today, we're just gonna right up there and blend that in. Right up there, and oh god, oh boy, that's a lot. And blend that in. And then I'll take the littlest sprinklers. Gosh, I forgot lips. So usually at this time I'm super late, so I'll just like, and since they get really pink, I'll just put some gloss on there. So I found my other Kylie, and boy, bye. Just go. She's done. So let's do the glam shots. But thank you so much for joining me for another week. I'm so glad that you decided to stop by. If you want to see more content like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below or right up here. If you would also like to get notified for new content, there's the bell notification. Obviously, you guys know what to do with that. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I hope to see you next week. Stay peachy. Bye.